Hey you guys, Erin here at EatMoveRest and welcome back, or if it's your first time to our channel, then welcome. We're gonna be taking you through a what we eat in a day as a vegan family. I'm now 31 weeks pregnant. We've got a lot of deliciousness in store for the day, starting with an antioxidant-rich blueberry green smoothie, so a little bit of a different variation that we've been loving as of late, and you're not gonna wanna miss our epic dinner.
This is where I wanna be, nah, nah, nah. Never ever gonna leave, nah, nah, nah. You ain't gonna get it from me. I'm like, nah, 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 nah. This is where I wanna stay, nah, nah, nah. I could do this every day, nah, nah, nah. It don't matter what they say. I'm like, nah, 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 nah. Say hey.
For my post-workout / breakfast smoothie, I'm making a wild blueberry green smoothie. I already added 2 cups of water and a Brazil nut for selenium. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of chia, a tablespoon of flax, 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. It gives you your daily requirement of omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds, same thing. Next up, I'm going to add in some Sun Warrior vanilla protein. We absolutely love the Warrior blend because it doesn't contain any grains. Not that we're opposed to grains, but we like that it's hemp, goji, and pea protein. I'm also going to be adding in some Beauty Greens collagen booster. This is the unflavored one. So again, this has tons and tons of greens. It's our newest favorite from them. So rather than using animal collagen, we're actually using collagen promoting plant foods that actually help your body create more of its own innate collagen, which is far superior to consuming another creature's collagen. If you guys are interested, you can get 20% off with EatMoveRest off of any Sun Warrior. Next up, I'm gonna add in some curly kale and some spinach. Just whatever greens we have on hand in the fridge at the time. Next, I've got about 2 cups of wild blueberries. Next up, I've just got a little chunk of turmeric and ginger. I usually keep these in a reusable stasher bag in the fridge and just chop up a very small piece of each. These are to taste, so if you make this recipe and you're sensitive to these strong, potent flavors, start super small. Last but not least, I've got a grip of frozen, ripe, speckled bananas. We always have tons on hand. Buy them by the case. It's about 100 bananas, 40 pounds. I added about 4 of those. Now we're gonna get blending. Hey.
Oh, thank you, my boy.
So for Dusty and mainly for Max, I'm making some organic, quick cook steel cut oats. I always try to flavor them a little differently. Today I'm gonna do like a PB&J flavor. 1 cup of oats and 2.5 cups of water. Put it on a medium boil. Add a pinch of salt. When that's cooked up, I'll add the remaining ingredients. Once our oats are cooked up, I add 2 ripe speckled bananas, about 3 to 4 pitted medjool dates. I'm gonna add in a dusting of cinnamon and a dusting of vanilla bean powder. And then I'm just gonna mash it. It's really simple and quick. It tastes amazing without having to add any granulated sugar or liquid sweetener. All natural. And then you can flavor it however you want. Usually for Max, I add healthy fats. So usually nut or seed butter, cashew butter, peanut butter, almond butter, one of those, or tahini. And maybe some hemp seeds dusted on top. And usually I'll add some type of fruit as well. Today I'm gonna do PB&J style, so I'm gonna add peanut butter, hemp seeds, and some berries. Since we're gonna be on the go in Omaha today, I am doing a lot of morning meal prep, bringing some snacks. Usually just fresh fruit. This actually, luckily, looks like a super good organic ripe pineapple. Hard to come by here, but when they are good, they're really good. Then we'll find whatever we need for meals there. So they have this place called Cool Greens that's like an amazing salad bar. You just go through the line and tell them exactly what you want in your dish. So we're gonna probably do that for lunch and then head to the zoo. All right, we are at Cool Greens in Omaha. I got a mixed salad with tomatoes, carrots, peppers, corn, quinoa, avocado, and some lime and salt and pepper for topping. Dusty's got an awesome wrap, and Max has the cutest and healthiest, like prettiest kids sample platter. Check it out. We got tofu, applesauce, avocado, sweet potato, and quinoa.
So good.
Guys, so we just had a day at the zoo. We're kind of mixed on it. It was fun for Max, of course, and we learned a lot as usual. But besides that, like I said, we're kind of mixed. We don't know if we agree with them or not. There are pros and cons for sure. It's cool to walk through and see some of the zoologists and like volunteers like feeding and taking care of the animals. On a positive note, the great thing about zoos is that all of an animal's basic needs are taken care of. Food, safety, shelter, they're free from harm from predators, deforestation even, so they really have it made if you look at it that way. But on the other hand, the thing that they're really lacking is true connection with other species and with their own kind and just freedom. So it's kind of like you can live this posh, safe life, but you feel kind of like, I mean, I'm sure they feel trapped at times. Even though I will say, like walking through some of the exhibits like the primates and also the sea lions, they're so playful and so interactive with the people that it makes me feel like they're having fun. But yeah, we're kind of mixed. What are you guys' thoughts on zoos? It was a good experience for Max either way. Like I said, we've been watching lots of nature shows. Dusty has really been kicking that up a notch at home, so we've been loving it. Max enjoys it, so I think for him to get to see a lot of these animals firsthand in a way that he wouldn't otherwise probably ever be able to is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the same thing. We're mixed on zoos, but it's fun to actually get to see these animals that otherwise we wouldn't. I think Max definitely gets excited about it, and that makes us excited because he's learning, and yeah.
Alright you guys, so yesterday we spent so much time in Omaha at the zoo and running around that we ran out of daylight. So tonight we thought we would actually share one of our absolute favorites from our vegan recipe ebook. So it'll be linked below. You guys are really gonna enjoy this one. And right now I am actually preparing dessert while Dusty is working on dinner. This is one thing that I've been craving both pregnancies is chocolate. So not meat, not eggs, not dairy, even though I get that question a lot. The one thing I do crave is chocolate. And fun fact, chocolate is actually extremely high in iron and magnesium. So we need a lot of extra iron when we're pregnant, and magnesium doesn't hurt either because a lot of pregnant women experience muscle twitches, aches, pains, cramps, especially while sleeping. So the more magnesium, the better. I'm gonna dive right into what you'll need for this dessert. For this recipe, you will need about 8 pitted medjool dates. They're soaking right now. If your dates aren't very gooey, then you'll definitely want to let them soak for about 20 minutes. You will need 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean powder, a half teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of Himalayan salt, which I also added in here, a quarter cup of plant milk, we've got oat milk right here, 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. It seems kind of funky, but this is definitely one of the secret key ingredients and it tastes amazing. 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. I'm gonna go ahead and grind this up. You'll need a half cup of cashew butter or nut or seed butter of your choice, and 5 tablespoons of cacao powder. So if you want the full benefit of chocolate, you're gonna want cacao instead of cocoa. So cocoa has been processed using heat. Cacao is completely raw, so it has more antioxidants, more nutrients and enzymes intact, and it's just better for you all around. This recipe is ridiculously simple. All we're gonna do is add our dates and our plant milk to our food processor and process until it creates a sticky, gooey ball. Then we're gonna add the remaining ingredients, continue to process until we've got our brownie batter. We're gonna add the brownie batter to our baking tray and pop it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 to 15 minutes. Keep in mind when adding it to the trays to add just a little bit into each one because they will rise significantly. So maybe just fill it 3/4 of the way full. So speaking of chocolate, I've been seeing my influencer friends posting all about these plant-based vitamin-infused chocolates on social media, and I had to try them for myself. So big shout out and thank you to Source for sponsoring this video and for giving us our plant-powered B12 and collagen. These are vitamins you will not forget to take because they are, like I said, chocolate. So they've created both Glow Bites and Hype Bites. The Glow Bites actually help your body produce its own collagen, and they are great for hair, skin, and nails. What girl or mama doesn't love that? And then the Hype Bites actually contain B12. They're fantastic for energy levels and mood. And of course, every vegan needs to make sure they're staying on top of their B12, so these definitely help with energy levels. They don't contain any artificial anything. They're naturally colored with radish and apple and black currant, spirulina, so all the plant-powered deliciousness. If you're not in the mood to bake, these are the perfect bite-size post-meal treats. If you guys want to give these a try, you can use EatMoveRest for a discount. We will link it below in the description. If we get vegan chocolates with vitamins in them, Bo gets plant-based jerky. Up.
So while our brownie bites cool, we are now gonna put our veggie burgers in the oven. This is one of our favorite recipes. We've been making it for years and it's in our recipe book. Yes, we actually printed out our very own ebook and put it on a binder because my wife is basically Monica from Friends and that hyper organized. So anyway, black bean burgers are go. So we talk like every night about like why we need to have beans in our recipes, but we almost never cook with them because let's be honest, like beans aren't that good, right? So all the doctors talk about how good they are for you. Some people have digestive issues, and a game changer for us has been soaking our dried beans and cooking them in the Instant Pot. So that's what we did for this recipe. And again, so much fun and tasty way to eat your beans is in a veggie burger. So highly recommend this recipe. So you want to add your quinoa, black beans, corn, tomato, garlic, onion, and your salt, pepper, and spices to a large mixing bowl and give it a traditional hand mashing like this. You will also need 1 cup of quinoa or brown rice flour. You can even use oat flour, but this is actually gonna help these burgers stick together. So if you find that yours are too wet, you can actually add a little bit more flour, but again, this is necessary. So we like to pick something high in protein, again, because they're burgers, so today we did brown rice flour. We're gonna put these on a tray, form our burgers, and you're gonna pop these bad boys in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes on each side.
Maxie just woke up from his super long nap and we realized, as usual, we're out of burger buns. So I'm gonna run to the store. Might let him have dessert before dinner tonight. I know it's kind of a parent fail, but he likes it. Oh my goodness.
Is that yummy?
Here, work on this too.
Did you make a mess? Have that bite. Try it. So while mom is at the grocery store, I am gonna chop some sweet potato fries, some tomatoes to top our burgers with, maybe some lettuce, ketchup, all the goods. I think we're actually also gonna make a cashew cheese dip. I actually told Erin to also get some baked beans. So like I said before, I have a hard time eating beans, but this time of year with black bean veggie burgers and again like a good can of baked beans, like you can't beat it. What did Mom get you at the store? A whoopee cushion? Oh. Oh. Cute?
So I did my veggie burger sans bun as usual and added a side of my favorite. Lately I've been sauteing up fresh spring veggies. So I did some zucchini and squash, onion, garlic, and asparagus, which is so good right now.
So we are sitting down to dinner, about to dig in, watching a little bit of David Attenborough. Again, this guy's like an absolute legend. Whether you're for zoos or against zoos, again, we're like kind of torn on it. We're watching, again, more discovery shows and teaching Max about them, traveling to places like Costa Rica, seeing monkeys in the wild, and ultimately learning to love our bodies, love the planet, and do things like eating a plant-based diet to take care of all of it.
As you guys know, a lot of these recipes are in our vegan plant-based ebook. It's linked below in the description. Better yet, if you missed it back in January, the plant-based bundle is back again. 90 plus plant-based vegan recipe ebooks, meal plans, weight loss guides, like so much you can't even imagine. For only $50, it's over a $4,000 value. So it's a lifetime worth of success waiting at your fingertips. You guys are not going to want to miss out. It's only here for a limited time, just a few days, so it'll be linked below in our description. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the deliciousness in this video. If you did, you know the drill. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the EatMoveRest fam. Make sure your bell is clicked to turn notifications on so you'll get alerted whenever we put out brand new content on our channel. Leave us some love in the comments and follow Dusty and I daily on Instagram at Erin Stanzik, at DB Stanzik. And until next time, eat, move, and rest your best.
It's just a different way to move within the hot life. So many different things to do within the hot life. That's good food and drinks, but what makes you think that this life's made for a king? So many different things to do within the hot life. Talking about this hot life, I mean as high as it go. Easily adapted to the high life. Talking about this high life, I mean as high as it go. Easily adapted to the high life. It's just a different way to move within the high life. So many different things to do within the high life. That's good food and drinks, but what makes you think that this life's made for a king? So many different things to do within the high life.
There are 3 things we all do every day and we could all be doing them better. Eat, move, and rest.
We're Dusty, Erin, Max, and Bo, and we're the Stanziks.
We aspire to live a plant-centric, faith-forward, healthy lifestyle and welcome all of the adventures that accompany it. Join us every week as we blend, chop, juice, run, lift, ride, and master our minds in between on the ultimate quest to find better balance, deeper connection, and true happiness within.